Hello, Disney friends. Welcome to a bonus video. Happy Friday, December 17th. For you guys, actually. For me, it is December 5th. Walt Disney's birthday, actually, but I wish it was December 16th right now because I'm going to go see Spider-Man No Way Home. The reason you guys clicked on this video, I'm going to be talking about some other random just life update things here since this is like a bonus video, and then it will be leading up to the Spider-Man time. Can't believe I'm saying that. I'll do like a non-spoiler review and a spoiler review. I'm going to have the little chapters on this video, so if you like drag your little like mouse across the little bar, you can see the different parts of the video so you know where you want to skip to. Or if you want to watch the whole thing, if you don't, it's all good. So, I'm losing my mind because I am so excited for this movie. I've been freaking out about this movie. It's been a whole... What? Why does this always happen? It's been a whole time. So I've seen all of the MCU movies, but I have not watched like the original Spider-Man movies. So over the past like week, 2 weeks, my family and I have been watching the Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield like Spider-Man movies just because something's going on here. And I also plan on watching like Spider-Verse and stuff, even though that doesn't like, I don't think it's really gonna matter. We don't know. So I'm just watching any Spider-Man thing that ever existed as far as like these like Marvel movies go. So I have watched all 3 Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans, and I need to watch the 2 Andrew ones. I'd like to watch the 2 Tom Holland ones, and then Spider-Verse. So still got a lot of movies to go. Still got a lot of work to do until then, so it's a time. But it's giving me something to look forward to, so I really love Spider-Man. He's been one of my top 5 characters. I know that sounds crazy because I hadn't seen the original movies of Spider-Man, but I am an MCU fan, I'm a Marvel fan, I am all about it now. I'm so into it now, so I'm so excited that I'm gonna be there on the 16th, like the night before it comes out, like the day before it comes out. And I went and saw Infinity War and Endgame, like pre-opening day, and the feeling in the theater was the best thing ever. Like the vibe in the theater was just amazing. I wish I could relive that, and I think I'm going to be reliving that on the 16th. So I am so excited for that feeling. A bunch of people are saying this is not a movie, this is an experience, and going to see a Marvel movie on opening night is an experience that if you've watched all the movies, it is just I don't know how to describe it. It's just everything comes full circle. Everyone is excited. Everyone has, you know, been through everything with the characters, and it's just so exciting. And so much has happened, really, to Spider-Man over the past few years with Endgame, Infinity War, all those things that I feel so bad for him, and I just want to know, like, obviously he's still not good, so that's concerning. So that's my little kind of like, oh no kind of time. I do have to say getting the tickets was a time. I'm going with a big group of people, so it was kind of hard to get the tickets. Quick little story time with that. I, of course, stayed up till midnight to get the tickets with a friend in this group that is going. We stayed up till around 2 in the morning, just on the phone, on all of our devices, trying to get anything, and it wasn't working. I was getting screenshots and things like this that were just errors and mess. So, ended up, like, giving up. At about 2 a.m. we're like, maybe the sites are just down the rest of the night, we'll try again in the morning, and my friend was able to get them in the morning, so very grateful. Huge shout out to her for getting them, because, like, I was losing my mind, and none of the, like, we couldn't get anything to work. So very excited to be going with everyone, just doing this whole thing. So I'm hoping to film some of it I mean, not like the movie. Like, I'm not gonna film the movie. I'm not gonna do that. But I would like to take my camera to the theater, not into the theater because you can't do that. But I'd like to show, like, I'll record little clips on my phone of like, oh my gosh, it's about to start, or like, oh, look at these awesome popcorn buckets they might have. I hope they have cool cups or popcorn buckets. So that's how you guys can get a little reaction kind of thing, and then I'll at the very end kind of share my thoughts and post that. So sorry for all that just randomness. I just wanted to kind of elaborate on some things. But one of my biggest things is I wanted to do an outfit for this movie. Would love to do some like cosplay at some point. I think that'd be really fun for like Star Wars, Marvel, any of those things. I just hope to do that one day, generally speaking. So I wanted to make a cool like artsy outfit, like inspired by outfit kind of thing. Kind of running out of time to do that though. I know it's only the 5th, but I have lots of things coming up the next few days that, like, I can't go look for stuff. So went to the mall yesterday, went to Hot Topic, and found this jacket, which I'm very excited about because I could also wear it to DCA. And like I said, I've been a Spider-Man fan. Like I said, he's in my top 5, so I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna wear this all the time anyway. So this is like a good 2-in-1 cosplay-ish Disney bound thingy. So this is a little zip up jacket, and it is reversible. So it is like the dark Spider-Man outfit, and then the like actual one. This is like the Iron Spidey kind of look. Maybe it's the new, I guess it's from this movie, from No Way Home, but it's also kind of like Infinity War-ish, like Endgame-ish. So that's exciting. So I put it on last night and I was like, oh my gosh! Like, so I'm gonna wear this jacket, as I said, from Hot Topic. I think it was $59.99. But I had a bunch of hot cash and stuff, so that worked out good. But yeah, I'm gonna wear this. I don't know if I'm gonna do like jeans or something. I'll show the outfit. I guess I'm not gonna like ramble about it right now. I'll show the outfit on the actual day. But this jacket just has me so hype. I just think it looks so fun. So I'm going to wear that along with the Edith glasses for the movie. I'm gonna take these off for the movie, but I'm gonna wear them to the movie. I'm just, okay, so that's what's happening. I'm gonna wear like the red one, like part facing out. I'm not gonna do the darker one, but maybe like after the movie I'll switch it and it'll be all spooky. See how the movie goes, and then I'll determine that. But life updates real quick. My patches from the 50th, I need to put on my jacket. Mother Cupcake is actually going to do that for me. So very kind. And I was just kind of looking where I wanted to place them, so I figured I'd just show the patches again real quick. Got Vacation Kingdom of the World, got Mickey Mouse. This 50th one, I'm still trying to decide what I want to do. I don't want this one to get ruined at all, so I might not put it on. And then we have the big 1971, really, really cute. But the problem is this is like the biggest patch I have, and I'm trying to figure out where I can get it to fit. I think the only place it can fit is like here. The patches are going to start to get close together, which is kind of cool though. So we're just gonna make that make that work. But anyway, I'm just kind of putzing around with this, messing with this today. And then also I wanted to show another ornament I forgot to show in like the room cleaning video of new ornaments I have gotten since the like collection video from last year. And I forgot at the 50th I got the retro Starbucks mug ornament as well. So that is really cute. So I'm gonna hang that here on the tree. And then speaking of ornaments, show some other new ornaments I picked up. Of course, you know, it is the year of Spider-Man here, so I picked up this ornament of him being all cute. So that's my second Marvel ornament. As you can see, that collection is going to grow very quickly, although Hallmark doesn't release very many Marvel ornaments, so it might take actually a little more time to gather those. Also found, you know, some more Starbucks ones that I had in my bin in my closet that I just forgot to pull out. So there was that. And then I also got more of these little figures from Kohl's. I know I showed the Minnie Mouse Sweet Shop in like the room tour video, but I also have this little Mickey carrying presents. And then the little like Mickey's house, which they had like on clearance and stuff now, so that was very, very exciting, and it lights up and it's on a timer, and it just looks really, really cute under the tree. So I forgot to, you know, show those. I've gotten those since the room tour video, and I want to make sure I showed them to you. I feel like I'm out of breath right now because there's so much happening. Also at Target I found some of these little sweaters and little hats that I'm hoping will fit on the new emos. I saw some comments about them, and I decided to pick them up and see if they work. Pluto is wearing one of the hats from Target. Again, it's an ornament, which is super cute. I'm not going to try out the sweater right now, but I'm going to like fit it into the scene and then try it on them another time. Just wanted to show that. I think it will fit. I think the sleeves are a little bit long, but it will fit if you're curious to go pick those up, since they'll probably be on clearance here soon. So that's a great deal, great find. And then lastly, I think you guys would have already seen this in a video, but for me they're brand new because at Hot Topic I found this Funko Pop along with like the jacket, and it is the Pirates of the Caribbean dog with the keys. I love this box so very much. You guys probably already heard me like go crazy about that in that video. And then the Donald and Daisy ones just came in, so I have to film that to add it into my Funko Pop haul video. There's a lot going on right now, and it's a mess. It's a fun mess though. It's lots of holiday fun, lots of movie fun that I'll be catching up on. So I'm not going to film another clip probably for a few more days here. Probably film again closer to the actual Spider-Man. Oh, real quick, I did also want to touch on Encanto. I did see Encanto, again, pre-opening night. There was like no one there, but it was really, really cute. If you have not seen it yet, it's such an underrated movie already. It got great scores on Rotten Tomatoes, if that's something that you look into. The music I'm starting to like really love. I've listened to it a few times after watching the movie, and now I keep listening to it on like a loop. It has a like great beat, very catchy, and the visuals of the movie are stunning. The colors are beautiful. I really liked it, so I'm hoping to see that again here soon too. But until then, I would highly recommend that you guys go see it as well, because it was a lot of fun and it's very cute. So that is that. That is me right now, freaking out. I hope you all are having a great day. If you guys did see Spider-Man, let me know in the comments your thoughts. Just a warning to those who don't want to be spoiled. Don't read the comments, because there will most likely be something said down there about the movie. So it'll just be fun for all of us to chat about it afterwards. Before I keep rambling on, I'm going to stop here and I'll give some more updates, probably in the next clip. Oh my goodness. Guys, it is time. It is so close to the time. And I was just editing this video and I realized literally the first 13 minutes is me being like, I am so excited, and this movie and movies, and I really appreciate it if you guys have made it to this point, because I know it can be kind of boring, but I know some of you guys like the updates too, and I don't know anyone else really. I know very, very few people that get really hype about movies like myself. And I know going to a Marvel movie, you're surrounded by everyone who is so excited about movies. And I know there's other people out there watching this video that also feel the same way. So hopefully we're all relating and enjoying the hype together. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I like filming these just like thoughts videos, I guess, just little like vlog type things. But this today for me is December 15th. 15th already, 10 days till Christmas, which is wild. I want to like scream. Like tomorrow I'm gonna scream or something just cause like tomorrow here on this channel, 2 p.m. Eastern time, I'll be doing a live stream discussing many different things. Hawkeye, No Way Home, roughly touching upon it, unless we'd like to full-on discuss it. Then I'll do that towards the end of the live stream, so, you know, there aren't spoilers. If you hadn't seen it yet, still tune in, because I understand, like I said, I will never spoil any movie for anyone, because that is not, it is not enjoyable. It is so exciting to go to the theater and experience the movie, like, not knowing anything. It's amazing. So, lots to talk about in the live stream tomorrow. I will also be doing a Q&A in the next few weeks. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments of this video or any of the few following videos here, and I'll try my best to add those into the Q&A video being posted in a couple weeks. And also, next week, the week of Christmas, I'll only be posting on Tuesday. There'll be no video on Thursday. Just as a reminder, that's why I'm doing this little bonus video here. I thought it'd be fun to share this cinematic, you know, moment in history with you. So we're there's lots of content here that, like, today and tomorrow for you, and then the one day next week, and then just enjoying time with family and friends for the holiday. Wanted to share that real quick before I forgot to say so. I don't want this video to be way too long, because I don't want it to get boring for you. So roughly speaking, my theories is, my quick notes is basically Doctor Strange is not who he says he is. I do not think that, watching the teaser, watching the trailer, he is not himself. There is no way that Doctor Strange would cast this spell. I mean, there's just no way that his character would just be like, okay, yeah, I'll do that for you. Like, that's not who he is. So, and his voice kind of sounds different. He's just acting really weird. I know a lot has happened to him, you know, from Endgame and stuff. I mean, he saw lots of different outcomes of Endgame specifically, but that also makes me wonder, like, you know, what else does he know? Anyway, I don't think that this is Doctor Strange. I have heard theories that it is Mephisto, and that's a possibility. That's definitely a possibility, because I don't think it's Doctor Strange, so I'm not sure who else it would be. That's very weird to me. So that's one thing I feel like has not been touched upon enough. Obviously, the biggest thought is that Toby and Andrew are in this movie. I 100% think they're in this movie. If they're not, I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna be sad. I'll probably be a little bit like, oh, they missed an opportunity, maybe. I mean, I don't, the plot of this is just going to be wild with all the villains, so I'm already happy about that I'm not going to be so disappointed. I'm just going to be like, I was so wrong. Like, I was so wrong. And I don't normally make too many theories for movies, especially the Marvel movies, because they think about every single little detail. Every single poster on the wall is accounted for, and that is where, you know, I need to, like, I can't overthink it, although this one I've really been thinking about, because there's so many rumors and so many thoughts and theories, and I love to hear them. I love to listen to other people, you know, kind of jot everything down and, like, figure it out, and it's cool to see it whenever those do kind of come to life on the screen. Is really neat. So those are the two things I have to say I'm expecting to see in this movie. Is that obviously some great laughs I've heard of. I've seen some people cry in some photos, and I believe this is the 4th longest Marvel movie from some, like, statistics I've looked at. Currently, just the critic review, it has a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, which I feel like is unheard of. I don't know if it will stay at 100% once, like, more reviews come in. I do think it will definitely be in the high 90s just because of the hype and all of the you know, generations of Spider-Man coming together. We already know is happening, so I already think that it already deserves that percentage. But I'm curious to kind of give my ranking of it afterwards and my thoughts on it, which you guys, so exciting because you guys get to just see it all here in one video, and I am patiently waiting. I did really quick want to touch on my thoughts on the older movies. As I said, I hadn't seen those yet because prior to this movie, watching the MCU, there was no really need to watch the other Spider-Man movies just because they're not like in the timeline, but now they are, thanks to the multiverse and everything, so there's that. Also, really quick thinking about like watching Loki, watching WandaVision, multiverse variants are a thing. Makes me wonder, is Doctor Strange a variant? Anyway, I'm getting too into it. So I really didn't have like a reason to watch them. I knew at some point I was going to, and this just provided like the perfect opportunity to like, let's binge all of the Spider-Man movies. So I watched all 3 Tobey Maguire movies, both Andrew Garfield movies. I watched both Tom Holland movies, and I am currently in the middle of Spider-Verse, which I'm gonna go finish here after I'm done filming this clip. Really cool movie, by the way, is Spider-Verse so far. Wow, okay, so if I were to rank the Spider-Mans, I do agree, someone made a statement, I don't know where I like read this, saying that Tobey is the best Peter Parker, Andrew is the best Spider-Man, and Tom Holland is a good mix of both, and I definitely agree with that statement. I do like, that is summarizing my thoughts as well. I don't know, after watching them all again, heavily comparing them, do have some mixed feelings about it. I mean, obviously, the other ones, they're older movies, so like, I'm not comparing like, oh, the CGI and all that stuff, because I like movies how they are. And like the time period they were in, like you can see the change in technology, which is really cool. I personally, in a way, like Tobey as Spider-Man because actually Zendaya talked about this in an interview, and that was my biggest critique prior to, and then she said it in an interview and I was like, oh my gosh, that is my reasoning as well, so that was kind of cool. But she was saying how I believe it was Zendaya, it was or was Tom, one of the two, it was an interview with the 3 of them, and they were saying how Tobey's, like, the webs actually come out of his wrist, versus Andrew and Tom, they are, like, the web shooters, like, the devices, which I immediately thought was not good. After, especially watching Andrew's movies, I was like, okay, all you need to do is just break the web shooters and you could easily defeat him. I feel like he'd be easier to defeat. He did take on some pretty crazy villains. I do feel like the relationship between Andrew and Gwen, well, Peter and Gwen, was very forced. Especially in the second movie, it was just very forced, and I was like, I don't know, some parts I was like, what are we doing here? Like, what is going on? There were some really great moments in the Tobey movies, as far as just like iconic, you know, Spider-Man saving the day, saving, you know, the city kind of feelings. If I were to rank them, I would probably say Tom and Tobey are pretty tied, honestly, and then Andrew being my least favorite. Nothing against Andrew Garfield, a great actor. It's just comparing the Spider-Mans, I just think his, like, I don't know, some of the character arcs, some of the development, it just wasn't there, and I feel like some of it was just explained in the other movies and then used in his movies, like, without context. It was just a weird, that's just what I noticed, you know, watching these movies. His definitely had a lot more emotion to them, especially the second Amazing Spider-Man had just, my goodness, there's a lot going on there, so I feel like some of that emotion might fall into this movie too, which is gonna be crazy. Tom Holland was my, like, you know, like, I would say is my Spider-Man as far as, like, what I watched, because I watched Tom Holland's first, and like I said in that thing I read that he's a great Peter Parker, I feel like, and him as Spider-Man, it really, really works. And I really, really love the relationship of him and Iron Man. Peter and Tony Stark is like great relationship. I really, really love both those characters. They're in my top 5, I think, because they just work together so well. So I find that very, very interesting. I feel like we're going to see more of Peter kind of, you know, struggle with Tony being gone in this movie, which is going to be a lot too. So many emotions going on. But that's my rough breakdown. I know I'm already at another like 10 minutes of this video. I'm gonna stop here because I'm gonna be freaking out. We're gonna jump into the outfit, jump into the review, jump into me freaking out tomorrow.
I did a quick Spider-Man inspired photo shoot. Here is how it turned out.
Spider-Man no way home, Spider-Man no way home, Spider-Man no way home, it's Spider-Man no way, Spider-Man no way home, Spider-Man no way, Spider-Man no way home, Spider-Man no way home.
Okay, in the seat, got big Coca-Cola Icy, of course. Got beautiful popcorn. I'll show the outfit and stuff after. But I am so excited. Gonna enjoy now. So long after the next clip I film, I would have seen the movie. Oh my gosh. As you all saw, I had on Spider-Man mask, Edith glasses, the No Way Home reversible jacket, and Tony Stark shirt. Okay, I gotta sit down for this whole discussion. Non-spoiler review first. As I mentioned, chapters will be in this video if you'd like to scroll past anything, skip anything, come back later. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Goodness, guys, what just happened? No spoilers first. How do I even say anything? Really, how do I even say anything? This is so good. The CGI, amazing. Like, I don't want to say too much. I don't want to go too far. I don't want to cross that line. But being in the theater and just being surrounded by Marvel fans and hearing them react, it was amazing. I don't feel like it was as much reacting or the same feeling as it was whenever I went for Endgame and Infinity War. But that was also like pre-COVID and everything, so I think that kind of changed the vibe a little bit. That there weren't as many people like hanging around and talking and stuff. It was very just like, okay, I'm going to see the movie and I'm leaving kind of thing. So it was that. There are 2 end credit scenes. If you did not know, there is a teaser at the end for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. We knew about that. Wow. One thing I have to say though, if you're planning to go see this movie, it is most enjoyable, as with any Marvel movie, to have seen every single Marvel movie and show leading up to this point. I mean, that is where, you know, everything really, really comes together and makes it like that next step in the story. But if you have not seen anything and you just want to know what the hype's about, I would personally recommend you watch all 3 Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, both Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies, along with the 2 Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. Their villains and everything are in it, and it's just like that. To understand the villains' strengths and weaknesses, like that is what, you know, will make the movie that much more enjoyable. So that's all I can really say, is like that's, you need to have seen other movies to to understand the villains. So if you haven't, do that first before seeing this movie. I know spoilers are going to be out all this weekend, so if you're, if you're waiting, again, don't read the comments. Watch the, go see Spider-Man No Way Home as soon as you can, because it is definitely a movie you gotta see in the theater. I mean, I'm speechless. I don't know how to react to what I just watched. Like, it jumps right in to everything. Like, it just happens. The movie just happens. There's no just break. It's just like, oh, huh? I clapped. I was super sad and was like this for, some time. You can see I was like, I don't know, I was reacting throughout the whole thing, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. It's currently almost 1 in the morning, so that's cool. As I try to gather my thoughts on it, I'm definitely gonna go see it again at some point, because I feel like I miss things and stuff and blah, like blah. So I feel like I'll be able to get a better, ranking of it. It's just I can't process it. I just can't right now. But I'm gonna jump into the spoiler section. So if you're leaving, thank you so much for watching. Greatly appreciated. I hope you enjoy the movie. I'm about to say some spoilers here, so long. Okay, spoiler warning, last chance. Guys, dreams come true. I lost my mind when Andrew walked through the portal. Yo, like I lost my mind. Toby walks in. I was so happy for all 3 of them. Really, I really was. Like, not only them as actors, but just them as characters. Like, they have all been through so much. They have all, had this opportunity to play this character, and that is so cool to have them all be together. Like, that is a really cool. So that was a fantastic experience. That had to have been my favorite part of the movie for sure. All of the different suits, the different tech was really awesome. As I said, CGI was so cool. I mean, this movie set up so much, and I feel so bad for, I'm gonna just call them by their actor names because that way it doesn't get confusing. I feel so bad for Tom, Aunt May. There were so many funny moments. It didn't feel too forced, but at the same time it was so good. So as I said, watch the other movies. If you're watching this point of the video, you probably already have. Watch those other movies. Personally in this movie, the Andrew Spider-Man really grew on me. Really like him. Now, I know I said in a previous clip, I don't know how I felt about him, but now it's Doctor Strange still a little weird to me. Not as weird as he is in the trailer. He was definitely more himself in the actual movie. I understand where he was coming from with it. Although for the Multiverse of Madness now, the teaser, I don't know. I mean, I was more focused on this movie, that seeing that, it's okay, I'll think about that a little later on. I'll probably, watch that teaser again a little while from now after, I hype this up, because this was really cool. And Doctor Strange, he's one of my top 5. So I know, we'll come back to that another time. I think it's going to be a really good movie. I don't know if it's going to have the hype that this one did, but, we'll see. We're not, again, that's not where my mind is yet. But as far as the end credits scene, Venom is canon, what if the show is canon, and that's wild. So what we know, what this could lead to, I mean, we're definitely going to see more Tom Holland Spider-Man, and that will be so very interesting, because no one knows him. No one knows Peter Parker, period. And although we think, because as introduced in the end credit scene, Venom. You know, that little bit of Venom that was there, you know, that's the only thing that knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man from the end credit scene of the Venom movie. So now I have to watch Venom and all those ones. I did watch the end credit scene prior, which really helped with that. And it's just a lot. So definitely I feel like we're going to see in the next Spider-Man movie a kind of Peter Parker versus Venom little thing go on. I think we may see the return of Ned in Multiverse of Madness. For some different reasons, you know, him possibly having some magic going on, and if Wong, you know, doesn't trust Steven anymore, then maybe he recruits Ned to help him out. Would be very, very interesting. My group and I also talked about the possibility of them making a Disney Plus show, kind of bringing in all of the villains. You know, they were pulled out of their movies seconds or minutes before they die in those movies, that it'd be cool to see the return of them, you know, once they're cured, you know, what happens in those movies once they return. Would be very, very cool to see. It would be way too confusing for a movie, but it'd be really, really cool to see as a Disney Plus show, kind of those characters or the outcome of those movies if maybe they were never villains in the first place, and that kind of also plays off of like the what if idea, like what if they were never villains, you know, or what if they turned nice, like what would happen. I do think there's a possibility we could see another Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movie, give him his third movie. Love to see it. I mean, now he knows how to cure Green Goblin and Harry's, you know, time, so that would be very, very interesting to see too. You know, there's a lot that's going to come out of this. I mean, I feel like already, and the movie was a lot to take in. A lot happened in this movie, and it was so very enjoyable. I have been so hype about this movie, and I'm really sad that, like, the hype's over. Like, you know, I saw it, and I don't know what to think. I don't know what to say. I think once I see it again, I'll be able to, like, I don't want to say understand it more, but it will be easier to be like, okay, piecing everything together, because there were so many emotions and steps and things that happened with this time that it was very, very well done. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. The more Marvel movies I watch, the more I want to be in them. I want to be a part of them. It'd be so cool. And I don't know, it's just such a cool universe, and I look forward to the next one. So remember to do what you love and do what makes you happy, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!